How's it going, everybody? My name's Warner Fields with Fields of Profit. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and full-time student, and in this video I'm going to be challenging myself. I'm going to be putting 15 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to try to find as much profit as I possibly can with online arbitrage. If you're brand new to Amazon, online arbitrage is essentially just buying products from websites like Walmart and Target and selling those on Amazon. So you'll see exactly how that process works, but we're going to go ahead and jump into the challenge right now. Alright, we got 15 minutes on the clock. I haven't done any prep for this, so I'm going to show you exactly kind of my process for when I'm first starting to try to find some products that day. The first thing I'm going to do is poke around to all the major retail websites, see if we've got any really good sales we can scan through with our scanning software. So in this case, I don't see anything super interesting. This $20 off 100 is sort of interesting, but Target has had a bunch of toy deals that are even better than that lately, so our average cost would be higher than a lot of the people we're competing with, so we don't want to jump into that. I'm going to be checking out a couple other websites. VitaCost, I'm not seeing anything super interesting. I like to see some site-wide sales, that kind of thing. Let's check out iHerb, very similar store. I'm not seeing any sales that I'm interested in right off the bat. I'm again looking for site-wide sales, 20% off all supplements, that kind of thing. Top supplement brands, 25% off. This could be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and click through here. I don't recognize any of these brands as far as selling them in the past. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pass on this for now. This could be interesting to go ahead and run a search on. I'm gonna real quickly see let's see, Irwin Naturals, see if a lot of these products are sold by Amazon, because then it might, if a lot of these are not sold by Amazon or they have multiple sellers, it might be interesting. It looks like a lot of these have one seller, three sellers, one seller, one seller. I bet these are private label and controlled by the brand. So we're looking at, it actually has 8 sellers. I'm not sure why the extension was pulling that up. Really flat price line, which generally means that the product is being hogged on the buy box. So you can see on the buy box statistics, you can see 91% of the sales are going to this company. This is probably the creator of that product. So we're going to move on here. I'm not interested in these brands. Those brands look like something that would be controlled on Amazon as far as us being allowed to sell it. So let's go ahead and check Walgreens. So Walgreens has 15% off. That's not horrible. We can go ahead and start a search on Walgreens. So if you've never seen TA before, I'm going to be plugging in, it's just a 15% off site-wide sale. So I plugged in Walgreens. I'm going to select all over here and then add these to bulk. And so then I'm going to do a store discount of 15 and cashback of, let's do 4% between the Rakuten and my credit card, and then sales tax is 7%. So we're going to go ahead and run a search on that. And then so while that data is loading up, I'm going to actually go ahead and just start doing some reverse sourcing. Seems to be the best course of action in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and just search for, let's go for great value. A lot of you have probably seen this process before, but essentially we're just looking for storefronts where we can find products that are easily sourced. So in this case, great value is a good place to start because all these sellers are just buying it from Walmart and listing it on Amazon. It's no fancy wholesale accounts or anything like that. So it's reasonable that a lot of these other products they're selling could be a good opportunity for us. And here's where another tool that I've very recently started using is going to come into play. It's called SellerAmp. So I'm actually going to go down here to the list of sellers on this item. I'm going to go for, let's shoot for one of the higher priced guys because they might be on some listings that have lower competition. So we're going to go ahead and click on, you just click on it through SellerAmp, right? Oh, I'm blocking it. So we've got this guy right here. I clicked on him through SellerAmp, and then over here, I'm gonna go up here. We've got a full list of everything he's selling along with a keepograph and exactly what we would need this product to cost for it to be profitable for us. So this really speeds up the reverse sourcing process because we can look at this and see we probably are not going to be able to buy these two plate packs for $5.30. So we'll keep on scrolling here. A lot of these, like this keepograph right here, you see how the price has been rapidly decreasing. So at one point it was selling for like $15, even $16. Now it's selling for $12. That's probably just going to keep continuing to tank. I'm interested in what that is. We can go ahead and check out this. HEB is a local chain that I'm not near, unfortunately. The fact that people are paying $13 for a box of cheese, it's kind of crazy, but we don't argue with that as Amazon sellers. So I'm going to be kind of flying here. Gonna have to pick up the pace to find some profit within this 15 minutes. A lot of this I'm just skipping past because it's going to be very difficult to find it for that price. This one, well, that's HEB, never mind. This one could be interesting if you have an HEB nearby. I bet you could get this for $6. Let's see here, we got 6-pack. A lot of these, like this one here is like 10 counts, or it's like a 6-pack of 10. That's just a lot of stuff to bundle together. I'm actually not interested in this storefront at all. We can go ahead and press the Google button on this product here. Well, if it would work on me. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not confident that that product is any good. I'm actually gonna take a different route here and go to a product that I've sold in the past. Lavender deodorant. Let's see. So this I've sold a bunch of in the past. The price has gone down, but it could be a good place to find some other leads for us to go ahead and look through. You're buying these for $5 a stick, and the rank is, well, these people have a lot in stock. You're buying these for $5 a stick, and it's selling for 17. There's not really a ton of profit there. This listing got weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn SellerAmp on here. Very weird sourcing trip so far, very weird. We're gonna go ahead and just click on one of these sellers. Let's go for somebody with not a ton of ratings because they might have a wholesale account. Let's just honestly go for this guy. He's got 116 ratings, enough to know what you're doing, but not enough that you're getting massive wholesale discounts and stuff like that. So this could be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and see what this is all about. I just pressed this Google button here and it takes me straight to a Google search for that item. In this case, it looks like I'm buying it for 5 and it's selling for 11, so it's not going to be worth it for me. This one, I've never seen this product before. We can go ahead and check this out. Looks like it might be $8 for one. Was that a 2-pack though? Yeah, that's a 2-pack. So we're buying it for 14. It says we need to buy it for 13.27, so it's probably a skip. We could actually go ahead and check it out here, see if it would be maybe like a nice replen, because sometimes it's not the worst thing in the world to have lower return products if they're very consistent. Like this product sells super fast, but for 21 bucks, if we're paying 14 for it, there's no way it's going to be there as far as profit. Yeah, that's break even for us. You'd just be making the cash back, which is, you know, not a great way to run your business. This one, it looks like the price is tanked down here. You can see on the Keepa chart that the product price is just rapidly decreasing here. So we're going to keep on chugging here. Hopefully we're able to find something within the time limit. But I suppose if we don't, it's a nice view into reality. Sometimes you're able to spend thousands an hour and sometimes there's just nothing sticking out at you. It's all a matter of, especially for reverse sourcing, it's all a matter of finding that really nice sale or that really nice storefront you can stock. I'm going to go ahead and check this one out. This one could be interesting. What are these per bottle? It looks like they're $10 a bottle and selling for 34. It's not going to be there. That profit is not enough. Yeah, this is tough. This has been tough for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and head to a different storefront. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see what World of Goods is rocking with. He's got a lot more ratings than I would typically like to compete with, but it looks like he is selling a good amount of things that are kind of Walmart brand and that kind of stuff. We can go ahead and check this out, see what this is going for. It's going for $5.22 from Walmart. We need it for a cost of $4, but again, this could be a nice little replenishable for us. Very weird listing. So we're buying this for $5.22. It's selling for like 10. What's the buy box at? The buy box is way more important than the actual these little orange cones. This is what it's actually been selling for. So I'll just plug in 11. We're buying it for $5.22. No, definitely not. We're only making $1, and that's before you consider your shipping, all that. We're just gonna keep on chugging here. It's been a tough one for sure. Okay, so this could be interesting. Oh, that's a 2-pack. We're gonna keep on chugging here. Cinnamon capsules. I bet we could probably get these for cheap enough. Let's see what they're going for. Okay, we might have found something actually. Well, they're out of stock, unfortunately. So never mind on that one. We're gonna keep on chugging. Let's check out this one. These are going for $30, and looks like we can actually get a 2-pack for, or we can get one bottle for $8.88. Let's make sure it's the same thing. Turmeric. Yeah, it looks like that's the same thing. The buy box is probably, I would estimate this at $28. So I don't really know that the profit's going to be there on this one. But we're essentially paying $18. It's not really there. With the cash back, it would make it okay, but really not the great lead we want to see here. Hey everybody, it's me from the future. Sorry to interrupt all the action. I did just want to mention real quick, if you're new to Amazon looking to get some more in-depth Amazon education, we do have a free Amazon seller Discord down below. There's over 11,000 people in there sharing awesome information. And also, if you guys are really liking any of the tools you see in the video up to this point, there's links down below for all of those. Usually I'm able to hook you guys up with some discounts and software deals, and that helps out the channel. Let's go ahead and jump back into it. So we'll keep on moving along here. Let's see. Let's check on this guy here. We could get the. Let's see if we can get these for $20. What are they going for at Walmart? Let's go ahead and pull up the Amazon listing. I wasn't seeing it on the Google search button, so we'll go ahead and just manually search those in Walmart. These could be out of stock, or is it this right here? It's this 2-pack. It's 160 total tablets, going for $31. Buying it for $28. Absolutely not worth it. I'm gonna go for a different storefront here. Let's see if we can find somebody on the bottom of the list here. Let's try this. That guy's got a lot of ratings. Let's try this guy. He's got 3 ratings. Let's see if he's sitting on anything good for us. We're gonna go ahead. We'll just do it through the actual seller page here. If you mouse over it, this is a Keepa setting that you can use to get the Keepa graph to show up there. It's in your settings on Keepa if you want to go ahead and set that up. This one could be interesting. This Chips Ahoy could be interesting. Let's go ahead and check this one out as well. It looks like Amazon's on this listing. This extension here is called DS Amazon Quick View. It's super useful for reverse sourcing, especially if you don't have SellerAmp. If you have SellerAmp, it's gonna be on that actual page we were using earlier. Let's go ahead and do this one. So here we go. We've got an IP alert on this one. That's warning me that this brand, if I try to sell it, is gonna probably file an IP complaint against me. So I'm gonna avoid that like the plague. We've got this. This could be interesting. It looks like the buy box has been sitting around like 65, even 62. So we're looking for a 2-pound tub of this stuff. Looks like GNC's got it for 40. Vitamin Shop's got it for 40. If we can find a coupon, this would probably be something good. Oh, perfect. So we've got $30 off $125. So can we add 4, or we need 5 in our cart? So let's go ahead and one-time purchase, add to cart. Can we do 5? Or I did bad math here, didn't I? So we'll go ahead and see what our per unit costs are. I think we can go to 4. Or what happens if we put it at 3? It's going to be just too much. So we've got code cheer. Go ahead and see if it works. So our total cost on this is going to be it's going to be about $30 a can plus tax, so probably $33. We'll round it up for the sake of shipping and all that. If I could find that tab, it's lost. There it is. So right now it's just selling for $52. But if you read this Keepa chart, this is why Keepa is so important. We know that usually this product sells for closer to $65. And in the past, it's gone down, and then it recovers right back up to even $70 it was selling for at that point. So we're going to go ahead and let's just run it at 65 to be safe. We're buying these for 33. That's a very solid margin. Even what happens if worst case scenario we have to liquidate it at 51, we still make a couple bucks. Like this is something that's super important when you're sourcing products, is to have that floor price in mind and be okay with the floor. So in this case, I'm fine with the floor because the ceiling is such a nice opportunity. That $65 price point would be awesome. Even if it goes for like 63, which has been sitting around 63 for a little bit, even 62, that's still over 20% margin. This seems like a great product. So at this point, now we need to figure out how much we can actually sell of this. So I'm going to go use SellerAmp. SellerAmp's telling me it's selling 317 times a month. And we've also got, let's see how many sellers we have at this certain price point. So one nice feature is you can actually see how many people how many in stock each person has. So in this case, it looks like either these people have their order limit set at 1, or they really don't have a lot in stock. So we don't have to get through that many orders until we start getting to that $60 price point. So we're going to go ahead and count the number of competitive sellers. Well, we're going to have to remove this link. If you're reverse sourcing, if you take everything else out after this REF up on the top, right up here, you will be able to see the entire full listing. I'll go ahead and put myself back down here, and we're about running out of time here. So this will be our only item we find, unfortunately, but we'll be able to see how much you can actually make just off of one lead like this. This is a definite test buy candidate, just to make sure you don't get stuck, holding the bag on this one. So we're going to count the number of sellers who are competitively priced and are FBA fulfilled. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Well, there's quite a few of them. So I'm going to go ahead and estimate of everyone on this listing. I would say you're probably going to be competing with, let's call it 30 people. So you'd be selling this probably 10 times a month. If you are able to stay in stock and keep it in stock, you're going to be selling a lot more than that. Just because these other people are going to have units that are technically in stock on Amazon, but they're on the way. So the shipping times. So if you see like on some of these items, so this could be a good example where right now the buy box actually isn't in stock at Amazon. And you can see here, this is a better example. So this guy is Amazon FBA fulfilled, but it's free delivery on February 13th. This means that this guy's products are on the way to the warehouse. So those people would not be competitive, even though they're technically in stock and at the same price. So we can go ahead and we'll call it probably 20 a month you'd be able to sell. If you really stay in stock really well, you'd probably be able to do 50 to 100, depending on if the pricing's where you like it at. But we'll conservatively estimate 20. We were making, let's see what we were making per unit here. We're looking at $16.09 per unit. Minus, let's call it $1 per unit to ship. So we'll do 20 times 15. So just like that, we've got $300 in profit sourced in almost exactly 15 minutes, according to my clock. I kind of lost track a little bit there, but $300 in profit in 15 minutes, and it was kind of a dud session too, not too bad at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to help out my business. Hopefully I've helped out yours in this video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments about anything I said, feel free to drop those down below in the comment section. Always happy to answer questions and talk with you guys. But I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.